Hi, everybody. Queen Crystal King in the building. Well, it's one of them nights where I'm sleepy, but I just can't get to sleep. So I figured I'd come on and see what everybody's doing. Am I the only one up looking around? Today has been a blessed day. There were some roller coaster moments, but for the most part, I'm smothered and covered, y'all. God still got me. I can admit it can be frustrating sometimes. The reason why I made the title like I did, Let the Change Begin with You, is that a lot of people are, you know, they're looking for feel good stuff. Like, I'm listening to this song and it's just taking me to a place where I just want to, rock from side to side and just chill. Not anything too heavy. But I do this because it's okay sometimes. But there are many times where I said, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I was listening to my brother Bashful, and I could really relate to what he was talking about, you know? Um, I'm not even going to go into it where it's like this particular individual, that particular individual. No, it's just that I like a lot of people on here. I really do. And they treat me decent when I come in they chat because, when you go into somebody's house, you knock. You know what I mean? You don't just walk in, and I'm welcome. And that's what I look for in a channel. How welcome I feel. If it's a thing where you don't feel welcome and it's a lot of tension and chaos, if that's not what you came for, and you definitely have that option to choose another chat. But this sector is not going to be white as snow. Nobody's is. Okay? The beef sector does get a lot of flack. But guess what? That's what the beef sectors do. And some of them are pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. Some of them are pretty funny. But for the most part, I'm not walking around doing my Rodney King. Can we all just get along? What I'm doing is I'm minding my business. I think that makes more sense. Hi, Tropical, my love. Good morning, Queen Crystal. How are you feeling today? I'm just getting off work. I'm sleepy, but it just doesn't seem like I'm going to sleep right now. So I just figured I'd come on and just start talking. I was listening to Bashful's video, and he was talking about, how sometimes you see a lot of things going on and it can be very depressing and it drains your spirit. So my live was about let your change begin with you. I had to make that change. When you wake up in the morning, you're you. No matter how it affects my spirit, that's who you are. You're being true to yourself. But sometimes all spirits don't mix with me. And it's no need to be rude. It's no need to drag or be disrespectful. You know, it's like you make the change. So I decided that first and foremost, the drama is actually gotten to a height that is indescribable. But I'm not going to say that, hi, my love. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't say that. And why did you say this? And why did you say that? They said it because they wanted to say it. If you with it, let's get it. If you're not with it, then go someplace else. Don't tell me how to run, you know, my platform. So, but it's hard when you see, it's hard when you see people that you really care about, you know, doing what they feel like they need to do. So I'm going to still be supportive. I'm still going to make my presence known when I'm there. If I don't do nothing but hit the like button. But the one thing that I'm definitely not doing is I'm not engaging. I will not engage. There is no bait for me to take. I realize that my health is more important. And I took that stand and I do feel better. Um, but I just, it just used to be so much fun. It's like I couldn't wait to click on, ooh, who live, who doing this and who doing that. But make no mistake, I'm not taking nobody's inventory. I'm not a saint. I'm just saying that, it really can affect you if you do it and you listen to it in excess. It really can affect you. But I know it affected me. So that's why I was saying I am a content creator, but not really. Um, my channel has been at this number for years, and I'm just glad that I have a place to go where if I want to express myself, I can. Okay, let me read this. Crystal, when you get time, go over and look at Vicky Dillard's channel on Fly Nubian Queen TV. Tell me what you think about her commentary. I'm with it. I'm with it. Appreciate that. And that's another thing. As you talk about how you feeling, where you at, what's your vibe, am I protecting my energy by doing this? Am I protecting my energy by doing that? Then you have someone recommend a channel based on what I was saying. So I'm thinking that this channel is something that I need because I am working on protecting my energy. And I thank her for that. Thank you, Tropical. They say they they letting Satan take over for real instead of having fun and getting your money. Oh, man, it's disheartening to me. It really is. And it's like I have two people in my chat and I feel great. I do. You don't have to like the video. You don't have to. Because, like I said, I just like to have a place to go where I can talk and, chill out. Okay, sweet pea, get you some sleep. And I'm thinking that we may try another game. But I did like Mr. Predicto. That was fun to me. But your support, your input, your participation, all that. It was greatly appreciated, Watermelon Sugar. It really was. And I thank you so much for being you. Right now, I'm just trying to maneuver the landmines right now. There's there's just some situations I'm just not going to speak on my channel. The questions are asked and answered. I'm just gonna. I'm just. It's a entertainment app. I'm just gonna go to where I feel that I could take my mind off of a few things and see a couple people that I know, and you know thanking God that they're giving me well wishes and stuff. But the change has to begin with me. All the pointing the finger about this one did this and this one did that. It's really not about that. It's the change that I'm trying to make for myself. And as I make that change, some things will be unacceptable to me. Good night, my love. Some things will be unacceptable to me, and that's just it. Watermelon, I'm going to need you to think of maybe some kind of game or something that we might want to try. And I hope that you're able to participate again because that was cool. Tropical. The other night when we were on the when I was live and you said what you said, that really touched my heart. The fact that you were willing to help in that way really touched my heart. And I want to tell you how things worked out with that. So the live is basically about if I want change, then I have to be the one to make the changes. I can't sit back and wait on anybody else to make the changes because they're grown. So I'm this is the way I'm doing it. Um, let me see. What was the other part I wanted to say? Yeah, I wanted to let you know how I made out with that. Um, the first program that my team was telling me about, I wasn't old enough. So that one fell through. The second plan they're still working on. I had to go out and buy um 12 of them. And 12 of the Glucerna cost me over $20 because was it 12? No, it was yeah, it was because it was 6 bottles in there and it was over $20 for both of them. So my girlfriend, she had some Boost and she's like, I'm glad I didn't, get rid of it. So she brought me over this bag of Boost. It looks like it's in a drink box or something. And was quite a few in there, quite a few. Then I still have some more left from the other time. But and my dude was telling me that, he knows people, who actually sell them. So he was saying that, if he could get a good price, he would buy me a couple cases. So the Lord is working it out. That's all I'm saying. The Lord is working it out. As long as I remember to give God some of my time and don't forget to thank Him and not take anything in my life for granted, I'll be blessed. So I'm pretty well stocked right now. That's that's just how I was raised to always try to help people. That's I see that from you a lot, Tropical. And I came on YouTube in 17. And from the time I met you on up to now, that's what you've done. You reached out and you help people. You work a lot and you reach out and you help people. I don't want to I wanted to let you know how much I appreciated that, but I was still trying to see, what I can do on my own. And things worked out pretty good, so I'm pretty well stocked. Ooh, child. Just talking can be exhausting. You know what I'm saying? For me anyway. So that's all I've ever known you to do, Tropical, is support and help. I'm just in here. I put on something called cool music, soulful R&B, funky disco house music, old school. I pull up those things on YouTube where they have a bunch of songs linked together. Okay, but if you fall short, just let me know. Give me a cash app. I'm here. I don't mind. I believe that, Tropical. I do. I believe that. And I receive it. I don't always receive everything because I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Some things I don't want in my spirit. People like you match my spirit. So I do believe that if I needed you, you'd be there, and I thank you. That's how I am in my real life. I totally believe it. I totally believe it. I totally believe it. I'm like that too. It's like I think my mom got us like that. It's like if you see something on sale or a bargain or whatever, we gotta share it. It just seems like it's just so much better when you share. And I come from a big family. So that's all we did was share. That's all we know. I've been known to reach out to people and help. I've been known to try to help and I couldn't help. So I think that once you learn when to fall back, it won't be so bad. Have you tried gingham lotion from Bath and Body? Look, I am a Bath and Body Victoria's Secrets nuts. I love Bath and Body, but I've never heard of gingham lotion. What does it do? Is it like the stress reliever, or is it like a shea butter or something to moisturize your skin? I'm not familiar with it. Sorry guys, I gotta eat this ice. Mm. Yeah, so what are the properties of it? What is it made to do? I am too. What is gingham lotion and what is it made to do? I have some eucalyptus. Yeah, I have some eucalyptus. Okay, okay. So I love Bath and Body Works. You ain't said nothing, child. You can see how much I love to go to Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret. You were like Crystal, really? And I love candles. I love candles. I have. Let me see. What's the name of this one? When they had 3 wick candles on sale at Bath and Body Works, I got the stress relief, the eucalyptus and spearmint. And I'm telling you, oh my goodness. You ever smell something that just smells so good you almost just want to shut your eyes and fall back? Yeah, that's what I was asking you early. Is it like a shea butter or something like that? It's ultra shea body cream. Okay. Yeah, I can always use that. Always. Ooh, excuse me, I had to catch my breath. But yeah, right now it's at the point where I don't know. I remember you said that you understood. I'm not sure. But I'm at the point where I have to constantly keep my hi Jazzy. Hello, sweetheart. I'm at the point where I have to continue to keep my skin lubricated. Um, I'm at the point where the palms of my hands are very dark and the nail beds are starting to go. But I'm familiar with that. This is not something I'm not familiar with. It's just a heck of a thing to ride out, you know? If I can't help a person, I'm not going to hurt them. You see what I'm saying? The ulterior motives of everyone is not pure. So I believe that that will be something that I will have to pray on because the motives aren't always clear at in the beginning. It may come as one thing and ends up being another. But I know that people like you, Tropical, and hello, Jazzy, welcome to my channel. Um, I don't think that I've seen you before, but you're more than welcome. Yeah, it's the motives. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sell out. I don't do a lot of that stuff on my channel, and that's not what I want my channel to be about. If I can start with change with myself, then maybe something I've said or something I've done could possibly help someone. And I never thought that I would be going through all this kind of stuff on YouTube. But I'm not knocking it because everybody's here for a different reason. I'm not knocking it. I'm not judging nobody or nothing like, oh, he shouldn't have said that and she shouldn't have said that. No, I'm not going to get caught up in that because when I had to do what I had to do, that's what I had to do, you know? And I would have a problem with somebody telling me that I couldn't say what I needed to say how I wanted to say it. That would be a problem. So, what would make me think that I'm in a position to tell somebody how to conduct themselves? All I know is that if I'm uncomfortable, you are right. Everyone is not for everyone. You're absolutely right, love. You know, it's like, who am I to tell somebody how to conduct themselves? But it can be very draining. And I would hope that there are not people who are going through issues, health issues, and stuff like that, you know, and then come just to chill out. And then you run into a full blown whatever. I have mad respect for somebody who comes in the door as themselves. You may not agree with me. I may not agree with you, but at least you kept it a buck. You wasn't trying to you wasn't trying to call yourself pulling the wool over my eyes or anything. Now I'm not gonna lie, some stuff I miss. Some things I miss. But when it comes to the change that I need to make, my change is mentally, physically, and spiritually. My concentration has to be on Crystal. Be still. When you're trying to force yourself to do things, you're forcing yourself to argue. It's not good for you. It's just not good for me. Oh, okay. Oh, you was over to the VIP. That's what's up. You're welcome to subscribe if you're comfortable. If not, just hang out. I'm not really talking about anything. You know, I'm just tired of people feeling like they can tell other adults how to conduct themselves. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. They don't need your permission to do it. Instead of, people pointing the finger, why don't you go in the other direction? They're on their platform. They're doing what they have a right to do, is speak their mind. I would hate to be censored. I would hate for somebody to, you know, tell me what I can and cannot say. That would really bother me. Okay, when you were on over to the VIP section, were you playing games with us? Because now that you said that, I think I kind of remember you. Oh my God. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, you are just so sweet. See, this is what I'm talking about. This right here is feel good stuff for me. Talking to you ladies and letting you know that I'm good. And when I feel like I can't sleep, I could just come on and start talking, and somebody will jump in and say, "Hey, what's up?" And Lady Key, you already know. I think you are just so sharp. You are one beautiful lady. You really are. Yeah, so I don't beef. I don't beef. What I do is I defend myself. And the bottom line is I have a choice as to whether I want to engage or not. And there are some situations I just don't want to engage. It doesn't mean that I don't believe what you're saying. What you're saying could be 100, but I can't engage today. That's all that is. I'm getting my stuff together because I need to be in an apartment where it meets my needs, and we found one, so that's what I'll be doing this week. But my birthday's coming up, so they were talking about, what do you want to do? You want to have a party? Or you know, you ain't nobody trying to have no COVID party, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Remember, I was watching CNN, right? And all the people were piling up on the airplane. They was telling them to chill. They was telling them to chill. They ain't chill. So you go to Thanksgiving dinner with your family because you just got to do it. You don't know who's been tested. You don't know who hasn't been tested. You don't know if you're there with somebody with COVID right now. And I'm not saying walk around, you know, looking over your shoulder and stuff. I'm saying it makes no sense not to be cautious. I love my family enough and they love me enough to know that I spend a lot of time by myself because I can't be with a lot of people. The chemo is kicking my butt right now. So to put myself in a position where I'm susceptible to things doesn't make sense. But there's a way that people can communicate and talk. I hear a lot of people talking about the Zoom. Um, I've done it on Duo before because the type of family that I have, they have to lay eyes on you. You can say you're fine all you want, but they have to lay eyes on you to see you for themselves. And that's what I do. So far, I've been testing negative, which is fantastic. Always stay true to yourself. Because guess what? You may fool me. I may think you're telling the truth, but you know you lying. You know you lying. I don't care what time it is. If you feel the need to talk, just inbox me. It don't matter if it's 5 a.m. See, stuff like that is just beautiful to say. And Lady Key, I know that you be looking out for me. I know you do. I see you in the chat sometime, and oh my God, you are just so funny. It's like you be busting on people from a whole another side of the earth, Middle Earth, and you quick with it. That's why I say, you know, I low key rock with you, right? Yeah, this time of night is really hard sometimes. Whew. But I'm telling you, I'm doing so good, y'all. I may not look like it, but I'm doing so good. And I'm just going to keep on claiming my healing. I'm just going to keep on claiming it. Whew, excuse me, honey. I know that I know that God will put someone in my path to comfort me. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem reaching out when I need help because that's what I saw my family do. I've also seen us pull together. My mom taught me how to make a pot. I know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. And see the way I'm talking over here? This is why this channel has been stuck for under 300 for years. Because what I'm talking about is not as important as what other people are talking about. I accept that. I love me and I love everyone to love themselves as well. Absolutely. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Right. And everybody needs somebody. That's true. That's really true. See, I think that when I'm talking that I sound corny. I've even had people say, "Why you talk so proper?" I'm like, "Why do I do what?" I don't understand. So I just talk. But you guys hanging out with me for a few ticks, I appreciate it. I do. I think that YouTube can be very instrumental if it's used in the right way. And again, who am I to say which way is right and which way is wrong? I just know that if I start to feel a certain way, I gotta fall back. Keep the focus on my damn self, not pointing fingers at people. I don't like arguing, but sometimes you gotta get it in. And that's some real stuff. You're good where you're at, love. These days, if it's not about drama, people don't watch, but they can kick rocks in open toe shoes. I feel you. And I'm not going to sell out. I'm not going to be, setting up stuff and popping shit, just for numbers. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. Crystal, get your StreamYard working so I can come up and we can chat. See, I don't know what in the entire hell is the problem with this. I really don't. But I think that I'm going to go through the steps with my girl, and I have been trying to do it. I really have. But then there's a part of me that's like, wow, what if I start dropping the link and then it gets real crazy, and I don't have that vibe that I'm looking for on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second, please. But I do. I would love that. I really would love that. But like I said, this weekend and next week is going to be all about getting my furniture and stuff in the apartment and settling in. So I'll be checking back and forth, but I'm not going to be doing the lifting and all that kind of stuff. I have movers, but it's a change because where I'm at now, if my husband was still here, we will be married about 19 years. But he passed away 5 years ago. So I'm in the apartment where he passed away. And it's not like I see ghosts or I'm spooked out. It's just that it does work on your mind. And it's like, I just need a new start so that, I can get some peace. So this move is very important to me. I'm not a baller. I don't live on a house in a house on a hill, or, half of the people on here don't either. You know what I mean? I'm just a very modest person. Wherever you see me, even if you see me up on the StreamYards and stuff, this is how I am for real. I don't have to put on airs for anybody. And I didn't come on here to lie. So I look at items of furniture that he insists on having. I've made it up in my mind that I'm going to set brand new furniture in there because I have to turn the page on this book, because sometimes I get really, really, really sad. And if you don't come out of that, you can really be stuck. I don't have unresolved issues. We both did the best that we could for each other. But right now, it's got to be about me. It has to be. I think that when I get this fresh start and, have it the way I would like for it to be within reason, I'll find more peace. But I can't say that I don't have peace. I do. I have peace with certain things, certain areas in my life. But this is the last step. To me, I feel like this is not a dream. He's really gone. And I'm really starting over. But I know God got me. I think everything would positive for you if you drop me. I don't I don't anticipate anything, but eventually I am. Eventually I am. I have a brand new computer and I made sure that well actually what I was doing it for was like when it starts to get cold and the cold hurts me. It makes me hurt. So sometimes you're conducting business with your doctor or an agency or things like that. And I'm not trying to go to Kinko's every time I want to make a copy or if I want to send a fax. I would like all that stuff to be here with me, and I have it. And it's still in boxes. I haven't even cracked it yet. But when I start using my computer, I was told that I'm going to see things differently, different options, different ways to do things other than my phone. So all I ask is that you guys bear with me. Just bear with me. I appreciate the fact that I don't have to do this by myself, but I just want y'all to bear with me because Crystal King will be dropping the link. She will. That's her next thing to do. Drop the link. I actually like StreamYard. It can be a little chaotic sometimes, but I actually like StreamYard. You could really do some positive things with that. So that's why I was asking, like, what type of stuff do you like? What type of content? You would hear positive things. People would have to say to you. That's true too. That is true too. And another reason to drop the link is because people don't want to keep doing all that typing. They just want to talk. And that's where I really loved it because I had some things to say and it would just be better and easier to just be on the platform and say what you need to say. Now, if I had to put that in the chat, I wouldn't do it. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot. But yeah, I'm just asking y'all, just please hang in there with me, okay? Please know that all I've ever wanted to do was to say or do something that would not only free me from whatever it is I'm working on, that it will help somebody else. And I had a guy come in my comment section and was telling me that when I was talking about the ovarian cancer and the way it felt to me and the way I described it, he was telling me that he really got a lot out of that. And if you ask me, I was just talking, no big thing. But I thank God that it touched somebody in a way that I really was hoping that it would. Those hearts are pretty. That's a pretty color. Yeah, Lady Key, I'll be following your crazy butt on Instagram. You ain't got no damn sense. You ain't got nothing. When you look at her, she ain't got no sense. And like Jazzy and Tropical and my baby, it's like it just brings good feelings to me. And that's what I want to do. I want to spark or ignite, if you will, something in my channel where it'll be more inviting, it'll be more informative, and you can speak your mind. I really don't like taking the medicine that I take, but I have to do it. And I'm not going to be a fool. I'm doing what they're telling me to do. No more and no less. And I always pray that God touches the mind and the hands and the heart of the doctors and the nurses that help me, because I've seen some real nasty nurses. Oh my God. Like really nasty for no damn reason. Like, why did you come to work? Hello, baby. I am not going through what you. I'm not sure what you meant by that, love. Yeah, Tropical. I was just saying that, basically in a nutshell, sometimes I think that what I'm saying doesn't penetrate. And when the gentleman told me that the way I described some things, it was informative to him. And I appreciate that. And that's what I really want to do. I really do want to I really do want to inspire if I could. I'm not asking, anybody to make me a saint, because trust me, when it's time to pull them covers back, I will do it. But it's just not that's not my first resort. That's my last resort. So my title says, let the change begin with you. This is what I'm doing. I do not have to engage. I need to concentrate on my health. Why in the world would I get to the point where it's so close that it's almost over, and then I'm upset and depressed and can't eat and all that? No, that's not worth it to me. Jazzy, are you saying you're going through the same thing that I'm going through? Is that what you meant by your comment? Oh my goodness, I can hear Bashful now. I'll be telling him to put his darn Cash App up, and sometimes I forget mine. Are going through with your message. I like that. I like that. I'm glad. I really am. And when I come on here and I'm talking, it's actually it's therapeutic to me as well. Because the other thing that I'm dealing with, it kind of locks my jaw a little bit, and I really have not been the same since I had that mini stroke last year. So I talk a little slower, and I make sure that what I'm trying to convey to you is clear. So I have to move my jaw around and, stretch and after definitely stretch. But when you're a person who's used to doing things for yourself and people have to come in and help you, sometimes it's my pride. If I really want to keep it a buck, sometimes it's my pride. But then it's like, God put these people in your life. Do not stop their blessing. Let them help you. And I'm like, okay, then, I have someone that'll come in, and wipe things down. And I just wanted to stop by and see how you're doing. I want to let you know that I pray that continue to heal spiritually and carnally. Okay, Diamond, I appreciate that. You took time out of your whatever it was you was doing, and you stopped down to say something to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Know something else, but it's helpful. Okay, love. Yeah, so how are you feeling, Diamond? Are you okay? How are you feeling? Yeah, nobody knows. See, when a person says that things are depressing or it makes them sad or it doesn't agree with their spirit, a lot of times my spirit and my the physical part of my body, they're connected. So when my spirit is unsettled, my body is unsettled. And that can spill into other areas of my life. And that's just something that I don't want to do. What do I say to my sons that I would rather do things that upset me and make me sick? And they're praying to God that he heals their mother. You know what I'm saying? Why I understand your health condition is because my family have went through this so much, so I get it. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. It's kind of hard to convey sometimes. And then it's like, that's why I said I'm glad I have my channel, because I'm taking you guys on this journey with me. And as my body changes and my condition continues to get better, I want to let you guys know that. Hey, let's talk Philly. You know I love you like a chocolate bar. And it's like, I don't want to seem docile, like, oh, that's just Crystal. But how you feel is how you feel. How I feel is that I'm fighting for my life. Now, I can choose YouTube or I can choose to fight for my life. I think you know the answer to that. Where my grandbaby walking around there, kicking up a fuss. Remember, like everybody has their song, that one song that reminds you of a time that was simpler than now. Like when I hear Cameo, I think about my first love because we listened to a lot of Cameo. And the song Sparkle holds great meaning for me because we kissed that whole song without taking a break. And that's what I think of when I hear the song Sparkle. And I'm like, ugh. I was too grown anyway, but we kissed that entire song. One kiss was that entire song. You good, sis. Keep pushing and praying. Absolutely. I logged on. You were live, and the spirit led me to stop by. YT is not worth me not being obedient. I've been through hell, but it's been a blessing in the disguise. You are strong willed. I have to be. I do have to be. And again, I appreciate the fact that you stopped by and what you were talking about was positive. I appreciate that because I'm sorry. I don't have it in me. You know, if I had to swing and bang, I'm just gonna have to do it in real life because all this hollering and screaming over the damn phone and computer is ridiculous to me. But again, I don't tell adults how to conduct themselves. Good night, Jazzy. I have a goddaughter named Jazzy. Okay, I got lost. Love you too, mama. Babies are blessings. Yes. Tropical said, what the what? Kissing. Girl. Let me tell you something. You know about. Thank you, Jazzy. Please come back, okay? Tomorrow night I'm doing. Whew, y'all forgive me. Tomorrow night I'm doing Dear Crystal. And you just think of a lighthearted question or situation, relationships, or anything, and just ask me, and I will give you my opinion on it. I have a couple of Dear Crystals on my channel. Feel free to look around and get an idea of what we do on Saturdays. I do it Saturdays at 8 o'clock, and there was one Saturday I couldn't do it. I tried my best, but I just couldn't do it. I just wasn't there. So I most definitely would love to have you guys come over. I'm going in tomorrow. Girl, you are a mess. An entire mess. Like I was watching Cheaters, and it takes me out. I don't know about y'all, but see, this is just lighthearted talking, I'm not really talking about anything. This is just a part of the change that I'm making, and just talking about stuff. But yeah, I was watching Cheaters. Now, the person who called Joey is like, I got a bad feeling. Something ain't right. When we first got together, we was doing this, we was doing that, and now she don't have time for me. She's always going out with her girls, this, that, the other thing. She tells me that she's not cheating, she's working. They hired Joey. They bust these people straight up, okay? And then they got the nerve to turn around and say some old funky stuff like, you hired all these people to follow me. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. You know, you why didn't they have to do it? They asked you straight up what was going on. You didn't say. You were lying the whole time. Now you're upset because he proved it? That's crazy. Hold on for a second. I gotta pause. There we go. And they really get mad at Joey. They really get mad at the person that they're cheating on. And what really takes me out is the explanations. Oh, dear Lord and a quarter. This my friend. This my friend. No, you don't understand. It's not what you think. I just got done seeing you and him on a picnic table. What do you mean? It's not what I think. Goodbye. Oh, I'm not going to stay long, but I think this is great video blog. The story of you, success, happiness, trials, and personal relations. This will help a lot of people. Thank you. I agree, and I'll be back around to visit. Please continue to your humanitarianism. God bless. Okay. May God bless you as well. What time is it? I will definitely do my best to make it. It is at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Eastern time. It's 8 o'clock. And again, like, I'm not a professional, I'm not a therapist or anything. It's kind of like a spinoff with Dear Abby. But see, my thing is when they come in the chat, they got to give me a question. If you don't give me a question, then I'm constantly talking and talking. So think of a question. Okay, here's one. Would you ever be able to forgive your girlfriend if she slept with your husband or wife? Could you really let that go and be cool with her again? My opinion? Hell no. No. And to be perfectly honest, I would start with the man. He's the one that should be faithful and loyal to me. She's just a chick. You know what I mean? She's just somebody, just what you say, a squirrel trying to get a nut. Ain't nobody worried about butter. She gonna get in where she fit in. And the fact that you're saying to me, we best friends, and all of us in the room together, activities, going out, going to dinner, and all that kind of stuff. And you know that you're with my man and him, the audacity, that one ball bastard. You know you're sleeping with this woman, and you know we friends. For me, I couldn't do that because you would have to get the eternal side eye. I'm sorry. I could never trust you. And you didn't accidentally start sleeping with my man. Okay? It was a thought before it was anything. You can think how you want to think, but when you start acting out on it and it affects other people, I will speak on that. And I don't think I could ever be cool. I don't think I could ever be cool with a friend that did that. And like I said, I would start with the man. Like on cheaters, the first thing they want to do is beat the girl up. Why? She may not even know you exist. She may not even know. Ask him what in the world is he doing. Top priority. Now, if you come over and you start acting froggy, I may just have to do a little something special for you. But again, the question was, hold on, what's that? Please like, share, subscribe. You all have a blessed night. Lighthearted banter is needed. Thank you, Crystal. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Some things I just gotta dip. I can't do all that. So thank you. Where's the loyalty? The loyalty starts with him. It starts with him. How you gonna come in here every day and every night, look me in my face, we eating or whatever, we are an entire family. We ain't just kicking it and we seeing other people. But see, to me, it's different when it's a husband or a boyfriend, or vice versa, however, it fits your situation in the chat. Your loyalty is to me. You one ball bastard. Her loyalty as my friend, she broke that. She broke that in half. You hear me? In half. So my husband, I don't know. We might try to work it out. I don't know. It's according to how deep it was. Like, you got people making babies in their marriage off with other women. A husband. Now, if you with a dude and he messing with your best friend, that's easy. That's solvable. Poof to you and poof to you. And if you stay here too long, you're going to have a half a lip. Okay? On grits. You're going to have a half a lip. But no, it's different when it's a marriage. It really is. And then my thing is, okay, if we're married and we decided to work it out, you will forever have the side eye to me. I will not be able to trust you. I just won't. I'm funny about my body. I would be thinking awful thoughts. I mean, you coming over and trying to touch me is like putting the ice down my back. Ugh. So for a marriage, you may have to do a little more. But boyfriend smashing your homegirl? Nah, not at all. Not at all. Whew. Hold on for a second, guys. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. So let's talk Philly. What do you think on the boyfriend aspect and on the husband aspect? A relationship is a marriage without the marriage license. The heart doesn't know the difference. Now, I've never heard it put that way. I've never heard it put that way. But you're absolutely right. But I'm sorry. I'm going to my dude first. You know that's my friend. And the fact that she's my friend is an ultimate violation. I can't rock with that. And y'all just walk. Had I not, excuse me, had I not called cheaters and got some surveillance cameras on you, y'all would have still been telling that same lie. Y'all would have still been in my face, clowning me behind my back, knowing that y'all sleeping together. And the last thing I would think is that my friend would do something like that to me, or my boyfriend or husband. So it's a difference between boyfriend and husband. It's a difference. A lot of times people have children, properties, investments, all that stuff, you know? Or it could just be the plain average guy just going to work, doing the best he can, paying these bills, and you laying up in here screwing some daggone body. That's crazy. No, no, absolutely not. What did you say, Tropical? You said no? I know that's right. See, that's basically what we would be doing. Just like if you were sitting right across from me in the chair, and we just talking. That's basically what it will be. And we may tell a joke or two, but it's not nothing heavy. I can't deal with nothing heavy right now. I just can't. One thing I'm definitely not is afraid. I don't want to take God's blessing of me still being here for granted. And I'm not going to act like I have a right to life. If He continues my life, then that's a blessing. And I'll try to do better because I'm human and I fall short. But for me to just take for granted I'm going to do something, I always say things like, are you going to such and such? Lord's will, I'll do the best that I can. That means that if I can, I will. You know, if it's the Lord's will for me to do what we trying to do, yeah. But plans may change. Oh my goodness. The thought of that really bothers me. It really bothers me. And you hear them. You hear them on the phone. Hi, baby. Hey, how you doing? Well, I made dinner for us tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't make it. I gotta work. Look, I have to work. My job is very stressful. And then after I get off work, I told the girls I was gonna have a drink with them. So the man is saying, when you gonna find time to spend time with me? I know you gotta work, but damn, we in a relationship. We gotta do this together. And she continues to say, or he continues to say, come on now, don't don't be acting all insecure. And you are actually out there making bacon with somebody. You are. And you got caught, and I got witnesses, because the first thing you want to say is, oh, she crazy. She be tripping. Look at all this stuff I pay for. Look at all these things I do. And she trying to wonder if I'm with somebody else. I'm working. I ain't got time. But I have seen you 4 days in a row with this basic bitch. Shout out to Miss Olivia. And I'm right here. My thing is, be man enough to say it's over. It's a difference between making a mistake and just outright sneaky. Okay, how do you make a mistake? By coming to someone fully clothed, you take off your shirt, you take off your other item, you take off your pants, you take off the other item, you get in the bed, you position yourself, and you get it in. How is that a mistake? How? How, Sway? You intentionally meant to get naked and sleep with him or her. There are some situations where they say, while I was drinking, and we was playing a game, and things just, got a little heated. When they got heated, you needed to get your ass up and come home. That's what you needed to do. So you accidentally stripped off every layer of clothing that you put on and accidentally had sex with this person. Like, do I have Susie Sausage Head written on my forehead? So I can't. I just don't think I could. And then there are also situations where the person is trying to get time with the other person. You don't give them that time, but then you find somebody and you with somebody, and it's an adrenaline rush sometimes, trying to see if you still got it. Because you be with somebody for a long amount of time, and it's like, it just becomes ho hum and mundane. Ain't nobody walking around in no damn cat suit. I got shit to do, you know? But you can't accidentally have sex with somebody. I'm sorry. I would never accept that. I can't. Because it makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. I'm going to say in the moment. Okay, mother of my little big head, bow legged granddaughter. Okay. Okay, girl. Mm, mm, mm. That's crazy. In the moment, that's what you wanted. Well, then it wasn't an accident. It wasn't a mistake. You was feeling it. He was feeling it. You're not going to get naked and do that in front of a bunch of people. You're going to say, where are we going? To the car, to the moat, to my house, to your house. How the hell is that a mistake? So you was just walking and you accidentally slipped and fell on it. No, ma'am. Please and thank you. I'm a white woman named Margaret if that's a mistake. How about that? I'm trying to help the cheaters out. Girl, I cannot. I'm glad you on here because how you feel about 3 o'clock? Let's talk Philly. I know. That is intentionally what you're doing with your little devilish self. What did I say? 4 o'clock? Yeah. Let's talk Philly. How about 4 o'clock? How long have I been on here? An hour and 17 minutes. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What's wrong with y'all? Yeah, it'll just be, oh, it works? Okay, cool. Cool. Cause my sister, she's bringing some boxes. She's bringing some boxes and she don't get off till 5 o'clock. So I guess we can start some stuff. Okay, that's what's up. All right, everybody. I'm starting to feel sleepy now. But I thank y'all for stopping by and hanging out with a sister for a few ticks. I appreciate that. So we're going to meet back up Saturday at 8 o'clock. If I have to change the time, because like I told you, I need to pack some things up because I'm switching to another apartment. If I have to change it, I'll try my best to let you know ahead of time. Okay, I guess tropical. Let's talk Philly, Diamond Dory, Jazzy, Watermelon Sugar stop by. Always a pleasure. Yeah, you guys, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. So, time for me to take it down. So I gotta let you know. Wait a minute. Hey, sister. quick question. Yeah, video public like you about the StreamYard. Would you like me to amicably answer your questions? I do not want to interrupt the topic. It'll only take 5 minutes if you like me to pop up. I'm not sure what you're asking me. I'm not sure I understand what you're asking me. I haven't dropped the link to a StreamYard yet. Um so I don't use that yet. I don't know what that means, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, you may be saying hey to Tropical Punch. I'm not sure what it is that you're asking me. Can you word it a little differently? Oh my goodness. Diamond, I don't understand the question that you asked me. Can you please word it a little differently? Okay. Let me try to figure it out. Quick question, yeah. Video public like you about the StreamYard. Would you like me to amicably answer your questions? I do not want to interrupt the topic. It'll only take about 5 minutes if you like me to pop up. Well, at this particular time, I was just getting ready to end the live. I just really, I just really wasn't, I'm sleepy, but I was having a problem going to sleep. So I just hit the live button and start talking. And basically, you can't tell a grown ass person how to conduct themselves and behave. And if it's something that's not settling with your spirit, you can't point at the others to change. The change has to begin with you. And that's what this video was about. And we talked about a few other things, but just kicking it, no biggie. So again, I appreciate you guys coming over. It's time for me to go. And I'm going to tell you what I always tell you: love, peace, and chicken grease. Yes, it is 4:30 in the morning, but sure, I couldn't sleep, but I'm sleepy now. All right, y'all, have a good morning, okay? Stay blessed. Just stay blessed.